After partnering with Blok, I feel like I no longer had that feeling at night where I think I'm not doing enough for my brand and I don't even know where to begin and I don't have time. But I know I'm losing money or losing clients or not staying top of mind, and it like immediately eliminated that feeling without me having to do that much. I was 26 when I got in the business, and when you're young and you feel like no one's really buying yet, or I don't really feel relevant, I have to wait till I'm older and like more ready. That was not the case for me. I wanted to go ahead and build a really authentic network of people, and I struggled so much with the salesy feeling of real estate. And so I did what I do best, and I designed a beautiful tablescape in my backyard. I have a severe addiction to vintage china that my husband loves because it takes up lots of closets. But I hosted a dinner party and drank wine, which I'm also so good at. And we just started hosting, and I met so many incredible women, and we would connect, a small business owner that designs leather goods with a charity, or a nonprofit called Epic Girl that services our young at-risk youth here in Nashville, and they would throw parties together or build, partnerships together. So for me, it was really about connecting women together, connecting the Nashville community together, and then if those people happened to buy or sell and wanted to use us, amazing. If not, we were happy to be pushing back into our local market and our local community, specifically our small business owners. So that really is how I built my business. And as that group got larger and larger and larger, it obviously got really difficult to have, happy hours every night, lunches every night. I ended up, wanting to have children and grow my family, and things become really unruly and difficult to manage. And you want to retain your business. You care about these people, but you can't have a lunch every single day. It's not scalable. So I find that having Blok come in behind me helps me scale that and helps me stay top of mind and in front of these clients in an authentic way with a voice that sounds and feels like me, without me feeling like I am slacking on those relationships. If I could say the one difference between Blok and any other, Squarespace, what is the thing where you have to do it yourself? No one has time for that. Blok will come in and help you really figure out what you want to say, how you want to say it, what is the color palette, and when they come back and show you what they've pulled together, your mind will be blown. A, it happens quickly. B, it will probably look better than anything you thought you could have. And C, it's sometimes a lot more affordable than other companies. There's so many website companies, but to have a team of people that feel like they're a part of your team, for me to go to and say, hey, I'm having another supper club. I'm actually going to call it this. Can you throw a brand together for me for that? It's going to be kind of like a sub-brand of Owning Nashville, which is my real estate brand with my business partner, Sarah. And they do that, and they turn it around, and they're excited. They're actually a part of the growth just doesn't really happen. And my signs, hats I want to make, I want to do big oversized sweatshirts for my past clients, being sure that my sign is properly sized to my brokerage to be sure that we're truck compliant. They know all these things and handle it so well. So it just goes so much further past just your website. And they're really collaborative. They're excited to hear you bring ideas to them, and they're really available to share and bring those visions to life. I think women in real estate who start and then have babies, I think a lot of my realtor friend, mama friends can commiserate with me that it can be difficult to re-enter kind of your busy hustle. We don't have a maternity package. We don't get months off necessarily. So I did absolutely maintain my business through both my daughter's pregnancies, but there was a shift in my vision for my brand, my color palette. I wanted to change my tone a little bit. I'm a mother now. I want to speak to new things in my business. And so going back to Blok and saying, hey, I want to redesign everything. I want new colors. I want a new logo. And I just kind of want to reinvigorate this brand. And I want it to still feel like Sarah and me and the original Owning Nashville, but I do want to kind of bring it new life. And not only were they excited to talk about this, it wasn't oh my gosh, we've already done this work, we need to do it again. We actually got together and straight up fireside chatted a strategy, marketing, how can I reinvigorate my database? How should I bucket these people? How can I be working on retention with them? I was able to flesh out some of my gifting ideas with them. I mean, it's literally like a full marketing team and almost like coach on retainer. It's amazing. There are a lot of really great marketing companies, and just as a realtor, it's like I celebrate other realtors that have massive success and are really good at what they do. And there are certainly many options when you're picking your marketing vendor. But I think what's different for me, having been in the business for 17 years, is that they're approachable. They don't sell you hard and then disappear. It's not like you talk to Brandon and it's this like amazing phone call and then they throw you in with Lisa and then you never hear from her and then suddenly this guy named Zach is helping you. Like, no, you have this team. They're going to tell you who you're moving through with their system, and it's going to feel like family, and it's going to feel really approachable. And if you have a question or a concern, even if it's negative, like, they have a smile on their face and they're ready to help. Like, they genuinely care about the level of service that they provide, and that's kind of rare today.